Alright, so I managed one monster fight that gave me a rusty gauntlet that becomes a silver gauntlet. One quest mission. I could have slept through it. 2 paralogs, including the stupid fog forest one. The other one was at a beach. It was just a beach. It was a terrible fight because everyone could only move like 2 tiles. Even the cavalry could barely move. So, yeah. Anyway, we only got 2 paralogs done this month. I tried catching the mysterious fish, but I really shouldn't have. I wasted a bunch of bait. I saw one rainbow-colored thing, but I didn't catch it, and I was tired, and I just like, so I let it go. We'll try to catch a mysterious fish next time it comes up. Hey, Nico. So I've still got most of my bait, so I should be fine. I only used a little bit. Yeah, that one. That's the one. I'll talk about classes and stuff when we get through this cutscene. So let's just let this roll.
Apparently they're lurking in the sealed forest, not too
Oh,
far
you don't
from the
say.
monastery. Rhea has called back all of the knights who were out searching to round them up. Seems like it could take some time for them to make it back here, but she didn't ask for our
As
help.
if we didn't suspect the moment we heard there was a sealed forest that we would find ourselves in there at some point. Ha!
Perhaps to prevent you running headfirst toward revenge?
Father and daughter? Yep.
It's only natural that you would leap at the chance for it. Anyone would.
No, I will not allow.
What are you guys doing all standing right there?
This discovery comes just when the knights are at their
Is that a
busiest.
sword master?
It is all too likely that our foes revealed themselves to lure you out there. They are the ones who took Geralt from you. I know how you must despise them, but I must ask you to rein in your personal feelings for now.
Are we pretending that our main character has a personality now? Well, is he a character or a blank slate? Pick one.
Please, Professor, do not act carelessly. I ask that you leave this to us. Losing you so soon after losing Gerald would be unbearable.
Listen, Rhea, and Lady Rhea, this move is the most strategic. The military strategy I'm devising will soon echo across Fodlan's history.
I don't know
I'm
what
sure
you're
of it.
talking about, Claude.
Just think about it. Most of the knights are still far away, and we can't afford to have Sedith and friends abandon the monastery. So the only person who can take action now also happens to be our best commander. It's Teach, and wherever Teach leads, we'll follow. And since you've taught us that this sort of thing is always a possibility, we're already prepared for battle. We can buy the knights more time, not for revenge, but for a defensive attack on behalf of the monastery.
Professor, do you agree with this strategy?
Apparently I
Understood.
do.
I
Okay
will give
then.
you the order. Destroy the enemy that is hiding in the sealed forest. You have the protection of the goddess on your side. Whatever happens, you shall
Honestly, I
overcome.
would attack pretty much anything given the option, so I mean, I'm probably a bad person to ask. What's that? There's a horde of thousands of demons milling about in the bottom of a canyon where they can't hurt anyone? Bonsai! Come on, class, this'll be educational.
We have our orders, Teach. Now all that's left is to pull out a
Don't
miracle.
say that in front of her. She heard you say that you'd need a miracle to win. Don't say that. Okay. So, I have mucked around a little bit with classes. The main character got better with swords. I mean, 4 battles is a lot. Even if they were lower level. So, he's a sword master now, for the moment, as I want to work up his sword skill a little bit. No, sorry, did I say sword master? I meant hero. That's a hero. He didn't actually well, he could learn to be a sword master, but actually it's up to 72%. It's actually pretty close. It would be worth attempting, but I'm happy with being a hero, I think. So, let's see. Oh my goodness, Lorenz just qualified for Paladin. Hell yeah! Good. Yeah, your level ups have been terrible all game.
Was there any?
Yeah! Yeah! That goes a long way to make up for all of your terrible level ups, Lorenz. Seriously, he has had so many bad level ups. Him and Hilda, who keeps asking about her laziness. So... she can become a fortress knight as well. Alright, let's fix some of your bad level ups. Please. Big numbers, come on. Magic from a fortress knight?
Shucks. I guess I did it.
Yeah, that helps some. He actually qualifies for priest now. I'm thinking about it. He needs the resistance. Oh, I'm out of advanced seals now. Poo. At the moment, he's in what I'd call a training class. It's just a good way to get armor. We're gonna have to push him back into grappler for this difficult battle. But for the easy battles, it just anybody can be anything for the easy battles. It doesn't even matter. So she's working on Warlock now. She finally unlocked that. Got her magic enough. I don't like. I've gotten away with 60% and up chances so far, but I don't like doing that because I feel like it could just go wrong. If this is gonna be a major battle, I'm probably gonna put her back into bishopdom. Let's see. Leone is currently in a training class as well, because she has to get axe and armor to be a great knight. There's no way around it. She has to get those up. I have so many people now. Oh look, you unlocked a dark mage. I've been pushing dark magic on her for no particular reason, other than it seems like a good idea. Catherine is in a training class as well, because I think she's gonna go for Great Knight. There's no way she's gonna end up being a black mage for Mortal Savant. This isn't happening. So I figure my best bet with her is probably a heavy knight, even though they don't use swords. But I mean, nothing uses. Okay, Falcon Knight uses swords. It's gonna be tough getting her into a master class, just period. She's doing excellent working on her cavalry. And this guy. You know what? Intermediate seals are cheap. Take the shot. Place your bets. Will he make it? No.
I failed, but
Oh
I
well.
worked hard.
As I said, intermediate seals are cheap. And I think we're good to go. The sealed fortress snare. Snare? That can't be good. Sauna enthusiasts? Yuri? Who's that? Must be a late game thing. I do like the shadows behind the letters.
The sealed forest is up ahead. Visibility
Oh,
is awful
no.
there, so everyone needs to
Oh
be extra
no, not a
cautious.
fog
You
again.
seem to know a lot about it. It is just a forest, isn't it?
Have you been there too? Oh, never mind. Listen, just like I told the Archbishop, this is not a war of vengeance.
You
It's
didn't
a
say
riddle,
that to the
so to
Archbishop.
speak. Those guys are undoubtedly planning something terrible. We need some kind of clue as to what. The attack on the Holy Mausoleum, Flayn's kidnapping, that foul business in Remire, the demonic beasts at the chapel. It can't go on. We need to figure out their objective and stop them from achieving it. That's our mission.
Mm-hmm. You're leading us into a trap. I got it.
So we have our mission now. We had better not fail.
It is a difficult task, but we will succeed.
It is time to repay the kindness of the professor who saved my life.
An enemy whose objective you don't understand is a frightening prospect.
We're gonna destroy him. It's our mission.
I will have my revenge, whatever it takes. On that, I will never budge. Leonie, you will have what you seek.
I'll admit, vengeance sounds pretty nice. But don't forget that we're here for information. Luckily, we can easily find what we're looking for while getting revenge for Gerald. Right, Teach?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get them all the paralogs. It's tough. I shouldn't have gone for the fish. I should have gone for 2 more missions, but you know, whatever. I was too curious. I still am curious. It had a rainbow on it. You know, not like red fish, blue fish. Anyway, it was a rainbow fish. I'm just gonna do this. All right, let me see. So first thing we need to do. Let's make sure things aren't too mixed up. Oh no! Crap. Yeah, I was wondering because the knights are out, but crap. Well, all right then. Who do we have? You're level 14, dude. Yeah, no. I think I'll take Lorenz with me instead. And you can be supporting him. How about that? Yeah, that looks way better. Alright. I don't know why reclass is under inventory of all things. Would I be better off being a healer during this fight? She's just learned her first healing spell, by the way. She's just starting to play with healing magic, which is good. You've got healing. Actually, you have that wonderful long-range healing. I'm gonna turn that on.
This might be okay.
Yeah. You need to be a grappler.
I'm gonna give it my all.
Switch back to your paladin check.
Another chance.
Let's see.
Well,
Okay. Hilda's gonna be directly in battle. I don't think it matters as much what you lot are.
Are these garments?
Okay. And now let's go over abilities, because I've gained a few new ones on, I think everyone has pretty much gained an ability. So, we have, I'm really not sure that this is a great ability. I could have 5 hit points, but that, 10% hit points is... We could get 20% HP recovery every turn. I like Axebreaker. I've got 3 healers. He can stay a swordsman. I think this is okay. I don't think you have anything I'm particularly excited about. I don't know. Dex might be good. You are an archer, after all. But I think I'd rather just have the hit points. Okay, she has Fiendish Blow. Now, I do like some of these other things, but... And then we've got this Sword of Void I've been kind of ignoring. I don't know, Rally Charm seems pretty good, but she's got Dance, so, I mean... She sings, she dances, she's got it all! Magic of Void could still come into play if I get targeted by a spell, but you do have a point on, okay, when using light magic, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Guess he can just have some more hit points. Yeah. It's either that, or we could go with Desperation and Vantage. Defensive Tactics? Okay. She has weight -3 now. That authority of level 5 seems pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and swap that in. Okay, so you have you've got Swordbreaker and Desperation, but you're not fighting on... when using a lance against sword users. The problem is I'm going to be in a fog, and it bugs me because she could just jump out and wreck my day. I'm going to make her a sword breaker for now. Okay, you got Tome Breaker, which is pretty cool. You get hit. The wizards tend to target him a lot. His resistance being what it is, or isn't, I should say. Alright, I think she's pretty good. He could arguably get Lancebreaker, but he's going to be shooting arrows anyway. Weight -5. Equip all the heaviest shit in the world. This guy could definitely take authority, but it's only level 2 anyway. And I think that's it. We're done. Alright. I already went through battalions earlier. Oh, holy shit. What? They said visibility was low in the forest. Oh my goodness. Here I was planning for a fog. I assumed I couldn't see anything. Oh, hey, look, it's you. I wonder if one of the other paths will let me recruit this person. Maybe if I'd said yes to the Flame Emperor's request that I'd join his team. Okay, this thing has question marks on it. I was told it's no ordinary dagger. She's an assassin. And it's just question marks. Let that hit you. Up touch, sword flare, +5 attack. Ooh. What does that mean? More difficult to target? Not hit, target. Okay, hard to shoot you from a distance, and I can't help but notice everyone dies nearby you. I've never seen 3 yellow spots before. Apparently this is a very high death battle. Is it just a chance of insta-kill weapon? Okay, you've got a good old hammer. They've got a couple of beasts. Alright, a magic stick. Alright, I think we're gonna begin. And what's this doing tucked away in a far corner? There's just oddities in these maps sometimes. Fight toe.
How kind of them to welcome us with some demonic beasts. They're not playing around.
sure that I noticed them.
Hello, you're here. Welcome to the Forest of Death. My name is Kranya. This weakling girl was just a borrowed look for me.
Ah.
This is what I really look like.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Thanks for telling me that, I guess.
I'll take down every last one of you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Well, okay. That doesn't really do anything then. Never mind. All right. Question if I split up or if I just turn left. Well, I guess we'll just take a left.
I got this.
So the lance down means lances are extra good, right? Still feels like, I don't know, it's just a weird way of expressing that. Alright, there you go. You'll be ready to shoot back. And everybody,
Who, me?
just pull up behind.
Leave it to me.
Ready and willing.
Let's get to
You
it.
know, I'd expect more trees in a forest.
Stay focused.
I stand
I'm
ready.
just glad I have 2 people on horseback.
That's my cue.
Seriously, that level up massively fixed Lorenz. His level ups have been so bad I gave up on him.
Who, me?
And suddenly, just like that, he's relevant again.
If this takes too long, I might be forced to escape.
Oh, or do you simply intend to let me go? How accommodating of you. As for me, I intend to kill you all.
Huh. Doesn't say anything about a turn limit under conditions. Is she saying that I'll get a less good reward if I don't hurry? Alright, well, that's cracked one. This is one way to make the player use up their gambits. Oh yeah, she's still got that one equipped that hastes. Alright. Better just to deal with the one.
Jump in. No time like the present. I'm not.
She just stands around saying, "Come closer, hurry up, come closer." Yeah, I don't really know. I looked at them last time, and I couldn't find where the lance down was in their description. I looked all over, I just don't see it. Ah, crap. That thing's already decided it's not attacking Claude anymore. Yes, go ahead. Gotcha. I was a little on the fence about the thing about it doing reduced damage sometimes,
Of course I won.
but that added range is just too good. It's too good. Well, that was unnecessary. The health bar literally interrupts you from getting in your second attack or anything. Multiple health bar thing. I wish I could get that on my troops. Let's see. Javelin. Okay. She might need a smidge more strength. Just a little more oomph behind that.
You can't stop me. All roses have thorns.
You're really tough.
The top left above their name. Okay, it's hidden up here. Okay. Alright. Thank you.
Sorry.
Rallying for no particular reason.
Sorry. Don't know my own strength.
Mysterious soldier. We don't know whose faction they are.
Should have trained better.
Yeah, Raphael is just ridiculous. Oh, that's sad. He is just... I think he really is just my strongest character. He's utterly ridiculous. No. Cyril's the furthest behind. This'll help him catch up. Whoop. Alright. That other beast feeling like moving? Oh, okay. Okay, they are coming. Should have switched him back to bow. It's crazy to me that he can even use a bow. And that he's really freaking good at it. And he heals. And he has this ridiculous thing. Where is it? No, he's got a healing ability. I don't know where it is at the moment. It's missing at this second. I'll have to find it and put it back on. But he can heal like half his health for free, infinitely. It's so ridiculous.
Plenty more where that came from.
That takes care of that.
Not that Leone isn't freaking awesome too. She is. How about a bow? like fighting against the heavy armors. Oh well, whatever.
Allow me to demonstrate.
As expected.
You're incredible.
Not like I'm using the cool sword for anything else, because it's actually not very good. It's actually kind of sad how little I need that particular weapon. They make such a big deal out of it, you'd expect it to actually be amazing. Let's see.
Thank you.
So silly. You don't know any combat arts with an arrow? How did that happen? Oh, wait. He knows one combat art. It's called crit. It's a pretty good one, actually.
That's what you get.
Healing focus is from brawling. Felix. Yeah, I don't have him. I don't have him. What are you doing? We're over here. Is it unable to move through trees? Shortcut. I feel like just discarding this and buying a new one. Oh yeah, I also kept these stat boosting items I got. Freaking movement point! The best! I used to stack those on Effie. And then Effie actually got mounted at the end of that game, and it was so amazing. So, anyway, what was I looking for? Oh yes, a key. As you can see, I bought a shit ton of keys. At one point. I think she's just trying to bait me forward. She seems dangerous. She didn't have this until she transformed. Technology? Are they puppets? One guy with an axe. No, quit. That accuracy ring is worth its weight in gold. That on top of the plus 20 accuracy, this kid is awesome at hitting things. Alright, I'm gonna make an about face. Since I don't have any sneaky movement ability, we should be okay. Yeah, I don't want 4 things hitting you in one turn. You have great defenses, but some of those guys have like spell books. I'll keep Lauren's on that side. Nah, that's unnecessary. You've got a mage and an axe bow. You're fine.
Too slow. I'll show you. Guess I'm pretty strong.
Magic again? Oh well, that's aptitude for you. You never know what you're gonna get. without a battalion, though. I've got battalions that add... I think I have a battalion that can add 4 damage. I don't know if I like that one. An extra 40 damage? God, I mean, that's a lot. The crest alone might make Felix amazing. But I don't know about the no battalion thing. I don't know if I like that. But yeah, it seems to me that the punches here, they're really great. I just kill things with unarmed. It's so ridiculous. But, go ahead, just smash him. Just because.
Alright, what's next?
But, yeah, no, the more strength you get, like, it applies to every one of those punches. I kind of feel like the fists are the best melee weapon. But that might just be because Raphael is so awesome. Like, maybe I wouldn't feel that way if I had more fist users. I don't know, but it's pretty ridiculous. Bows are awesome as well. But we all knew that.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
I am maturing at a rapid
Good for
pace.
you. I'm still not likely to ever use you, because I have a full team. It's not that I don't want to use her, it's that I have a full team. Why did you hit Hilda for so much damage? Oh right, her level ups have been terrible.
Work. How's this gonna...
Alright. I'll bring you within range of a beast. Better to just silence this thing. Then we can take the Plague Doctor out at our leisure. Oh no, I have come within range of the beast. Not. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Magic is pretty good too.
Winning's always nice.
Cause your mages just, they all get healing, and healing is ridiculous, and yeah. Let's see. Gambit. Oh right, I swapped you to Fusillade. Okay. You know what? That's fine.
Don't underestimate us.
Okay. Pretty good. Gambit, you sport. Blaze!
Here's an idea.
Gambits used to miss all the freaking time. Now they're pretty effective, but I seem to have started a forest fire. Whoops! Demonic beasts don't like being hit with light magic. I think I'll give you the final hit. Semi-final. Yeah, okay. Leone? What? Oh. Well, don't spoil a bunch of abilities and things. I'm still trying to figure all that out as I go. I do, however, have, Cyril set as Archer. It's amazing how easy it is to bump a shoulder button on accident. We're gonna be needed over here. We got the chest. Defeating the second beast now. I'm going for the win. Now it's gonna counterattack. So let's not let it.
I'm on a roll.
So ridiculous. It's hard for a knight to get through the woods. I'll give you the boost. I don't think dancing should give XP. But I understand the dancer could fall way behind in levels if you don't. But I don't think it should. Alright. Scooching up to the edge. Just baiting me earlier. I don't think there's any extra goods. Leather shield. Eh. At some point I may unload all this garbage. Okay. Everyone's in position. Just waiting. Oh, this is when something terrible happens. Guy is glowing. Does have a ranged attack, but I can give you a bow. I'm most confident in his abilities to resist damage. Actually hit her 3 times. She can't even hurt him back? Why do I not trust that? She really is locked to melee only right now? I just don't trust that. That accuracy is abysmal. Why would she want to continue to attack the other guy? I don't trust this.
Oh, how cute! You're trying so hard! But now it's time to die!
I like the clothes. It seems to be protected. do it. I'm sure that Ra can take a hit. Yes! Yes, he can take a hit. Alright, let's see. Look at how hard she is to hit. Guess it's Gambit time, indeed. She gets a turn on toast. This is still your most likely to hit. Oh, hey, you got her. Well, we missed out on a few purple spinklies.
My efforts are paying off.
But we took out something that seemed pretty freaking dangerous. She doesn't seem like the kind of person who would trip. I swear her clothes were made of displacer beast.
To a lowly creature like you.
Well,
Solon, don't just stand there and stare. I need your help.
yes, you most certainly do.
Huh?
You have the ability to teleport. Why would you do this? Are you gonna rip out her spine?
Have no fear, Kranya. Your sacrifice will help to rid this world of the filthy vermin that have long infested it.
Oh, you're gonna turn her into a big monster?
Unleash the forbidden spell of Zaharas upon our enemies!
Please, help me.
I'm here to execute you. Why are you asking me for help?
Be gone with you, Fellstar.
Fellstar? You learned to cast banishment.
What was that? Where did you go, Professor?
They were swallowed by the mystical darkness of the forbidden spell.
Well, somebody hit him with an axe. He's just standing there.
Never to return to this world. To think, we almost had the sword of the Creator.
I don't believe anything you say.
That's what he
Our
just
professor
said.
is still alive. That's right. Our professor is no ordinary human.
I refuse to believe that Teach would die in a place like this.
It is possible that death has yet to find your friend, but there are worse things than death. Drifting through the darkness with no chance of escape, overwhelmed with hopelessness. It must be torturous.
Hey, all I hear is good news. Teach is still alive. And if that's true, then there's only one thing to do. Defeat you while we wait for Teach's triumphant return.
Prepare yourself. We will avenge our leader here and now.
How trite. But if you wish for pain, I shall oblige. If you prefer it so, you shall also be added to the ranks of the dead.
His other eye, his good eye does blink. Hey, I want to have a fight. You just promised me a fight. Oh yeah, we have time travel. Let's undo this.
What were you thinking, charging right into an enemy's trap? Are you just a boulder that rolls down whatever hill it's on? No, even a boulder has more sense.
I don't know, I did that fight pretty tactically. Don't argue with me about it. That was the cutscene.
Excuses won't help us. This darkness is terrifying.
Why's that?
As you and I are one, I too am trapped within this void. But please consider this. This realm of darkness we are in is separate from the world from which you came. I mean that it would take a god to leave this place.
Well, that's good. That's
In time,
convenient.
Our hearts and minds will cease to be. Are you prepared to die?
Just let us out. Good grief.
I thought as much. I also do not wish to die.
Yet.
And yet...
What do you mean, yet?
There is no other choice. Do you recall
Or we
your
could just
father's
use
diary?
time travel.
He said you were a child who never cried nor laughed. I think I am the one to blame. I must have been asleep, but even then, I feel I was a part of you. I do not know how Rhea managed it, but she allowed me to exist inside of you. The truth is, I have always been with you. It is within you that I found my power yet again. The power of a goddess. The power of the progenitor god.
Okay. Make a planet. Prove it.
My name is Sothis. By now, you must be well aware of what that means. I am the one who watches over Fodlan and the creatures dwelling there. I am Sothis. She who died and then returned.
Yeah, let's just move past that. We already knew all that.
There is but one thing left to do to save us from this darkness of eternity. I must now use the power
do it.
of a god.
Use your power.
However, I lack a body of my own. And so I must relinquish all the power that I have.
Cool, do that then.
To you. The time has come for you and I to join as one. And when that comes to pass, then I shall disappear.
Oh, okay. Why would that happen?
When I say disappear, I do not mean that all I am will be no more. My soul will join with yours, and you and I will never be alone.
I think I'm supposed to give you a ring before we do something like that.
I will no longer have the chance to speak with you. I shall miss it. So long have I been on this path with you. Through you, I got to see and hear this world. I even got to chastise you from time to time.
Well, why didn't we just use time travel to dodge his spell?
Like a goddess, but it was certainly fun. For all that you have done, thank you. I'm glad that it was you to whom my fate was bound. Now, we must pray. For if we share this wish, our spirits too
The goddess
will
must
join as
pray?
one.
And who are you praying to?
Your wish is to return to the forest, stop the enemy, and rescue the little ones. No need for words. I know your heart as though it were my own.
Yeah, okay. I have to say, I haven't had anything like this before in a video game. Or any other story for that matter.
Your
Oh, you just
will
happen
and
to have
mine
God
are now
inside
as
you.
one.
talking
Both
to
sides
you.
of time are revealed to you. and
Just you.
alone. You know I am the beginning. What shall you do?
Oh, you became a Dragon Ball Z character. Well, that's not supposed to happen.
So the Veilstone consumes even the darkness itself.
So can I use that as a power from now on? Just cut rips into voids? I'd probably find uses for that.
Teach. You are Teach, right? I always believed in you. I knew you could cut your... Let's go ahead and take down Solar, and then...
What did you see in the darkness of Zaharas? This should be impossible. The only being that can withstand that darkness is... Unless I dispose of you myself, I may never have the chance to send you back there.
You saw it. I used the sword. What do you want? You don't know what the sword can and can't do you? Okay. My hair's all washed out. Oh, good. It's back up to... Oh, there we go. Now that's a bit more like it. That's a bit better. Well, let's see. Or I could just, you know, hit you with a regular old everyday sword.
Watch and learn.
It's over. You didn't give it your all.
So, is that the only thing all of that did? I was expecting more divine pulse charges, at the very least.
Good to go.
Are we not going to mention the fact that he had an entire battalion with him when he was banished to the darkness? There's a whole bunch of guys who just saw all that weirdness and then came back. We'll just ignore that. We'll just pretend that doesn't happen. They don't matter anyway. They're commoners after all. Hair dye, I think they just poured some bleach on his head. Washed out his color a little bit. Well, I mean, I would try to split things up and be all tactical, but I think this battle kind of wants me to fight both beasts and armies at once in this spot. I think that's what it wants of me.
I got this.
Well, let me see. You're kind of beaten up still. No gambits. I didn't save gambits. What do you got? Blaze, a perfect choice.
Try something special.
Nice. Monsters never get paralyzed by that. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. You just run a straight shot, which I won't be allowed to use from here. But I can crack another tile. Took his one just for the good stats it had. I know exactly what to do here. A rank. Any closer?
Yeah.
Well,
Closer. Gotcha.
My moment has arrived.
Perfect. Perfection. And now that I broke that, we can just punch the crap out of it. Oh, no, 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 no. Gotta make JoJo's noises while you do it, Raph.
Hey, not bad.
Alright. Oops.
This is what I do.
Kind of falls over. Thump. I want to just charge forward and start hacking, but provoke. Actually, you know what? His magic resistance is crazy good because he's been a bishop. It's probably okay to get away with this, I think. That's why I took that one. 6 attack points.
Let's try this.
To get any ability that says +5 when you don't have a battalion. You can have a battalion that gives you +6. We're not even at the end game yet. Unless I'm very mistaken. I mean, we are in advanced classes, looking at master classes. Maybe we are near the end.
Predictable.
And he's always regenerating. God, he's ridiculous. Alright. You didn't recharge that. Good. No gambit. You.
I've got another option.
Forgetting I switched that to Archer. That's fine though, that's actually perfect. And out of distance. Yeah, go ahead. I'll have to do something about those two up there. Hey, it's good enough. Okay, I don't have to worry about him for a turn. Alright, let's see. What do I most want to deal with here? I do not want you.
That is that.
Hilda. Gotcha.
You were outmatched.
3x. You. Death.
This is going to hurt, okay?
That spell did not look like
All
it should have
roses
done that
have
kind of
thorns.
damage.
You truly shine in battle.
Looks like some white magic is gonna hit you.
Sorry, don't know my own strength.
I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Death.
Hesitation.
And the crest. Yeah, okay.
Should I have held back?
Thank you.
Let's see. Okay.
You fought well.
Battalions also add something else interesting. Normally you just get stronger and stronger as you go through battlefield killing things, assuming nobody dies. Normally the strict limits such as on healing items and stuff would counter that. But there's no real way for your troops to grow increasingly exhausted across a map. However, the battalions actually do allow your troops to slowly get exhausted during a fight.
Won that.
That's interesting. You know how I do it. Has the impact behind his blows now. I didn't even need all this healing magic. Oh. Cool. You won't be getting many of those, so getting level 20, that'll eventually allow you advanced classes, so you know, that's pretty good, I guess. Sure. How tough are you, really? I'll play it safe. I don't think Hilda's a good fit for this. She's too slow and doesn't like getting hit in the face by magic. The mages, however, they'll be useful. Actually, she might be able to silence him, and that would pretty much end it.
Thanks for that.
All right. No, I didn't notice he was a different class. He isn't a different class. He's still a hero. Yeah, his class didn't change. Yeah, I did notice. I don't know why they even put abilities that are only in when your battalions are low. Seems a little bit off theme to me. But, whatever. Can you reach him with silence? Aha!
I have no time to waste on the likes of
Uh-huh. Oh. That was terrible. Okay. Let's move forward.
I am terrified by you, even though an emotion like fear has no place inside me. That means you must be eliminated.
Okay. Did hit hard. He's pretty hard to hurt with magic, but I figured this guy, anyone could do it. And get another kill from Wrath.
Plenty more where that
Just a demon, man. Aura could actually do it. Or a javelin. But I'm going to do this instead. She needs the practice. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I thought you could move. Movement was taken. You know what? Thematically, it's appropriate anyway. Crit on that move. Yeah, thematically, this is appropriate anyway.
To think that I would lose to mere beasts.
Oh, hey. Already?
It seems I've
Defiant
exhausted this hobby.
strength. Look at that, 7! Holy crap, this battalion is ridiculous.
But this is not the end. Tullus will carry out our mission somehow.
Wait, did you actually die?
I guess this is still far from over.
Did he actually die and not teleport away? You don't say. Him, the MVP? No. Well, okay then.
My thank you so much.
Teach! We won! I'll be honest, when I lost sight of you, I broke into a cold sweat. But Gerald's killer is dead. All's well that ends well. You're kidding, right? I understood putting it off while we were in battle, but now that it's over, just go ahead and spit it out. That hair, those eyes,
What
that
unfathomable power.
What happened out there?
You mean the sword hits a little harder now?
You mean to tell me
Why
that
would
an
you tell
entity who
anyone?
claims to be the goddess was living in your mind, and it's been that way since you were a baby? And this goddess entrusted all of her goddess-like power to you, and then
No,
vanished.
not really. She just vanished and let me out.
It's a
She didn't really
difficult
give me
story to
god
swallow,
powers.
Teach. But the way you look now, I guess I've got no choice but to believe it. How could something like that happen? There must be a clue in Gerald's diary. If you believe the diary, there's a high possibility that Rhea did something to you when you were born. That's likely when all this began. What in the world happened to you as a baby? And what was Rhea after?
It's more likely she was just like a low-level fairy or something. Convinced she's got a god complex, and she's just like, I'm the goddess that created the world. But no, she was just a low-end fairy or something. Huh?
Teach, what's the matter? Did you trip or... Wait, are you sleeping? This must be an effect of the goddess's power. I wonder
I
if
randomly
Teach's body
pass
can
out all
handle
the
the
time.
strain.
Actually, I think she made me
Thank
weaker.
God. What now? Should I carry him on my back? Easier said than done.
Professor, you must remain still.
Maybe it was just a ghost of Rhea's daughter that she put in me. The hair just makes them seem related.
Everything is all right. Those who are trying to harm you are foe. How lovely it would be for that. I wish I could hold on to this time we have stolen. That you and I could create a world without end. I have heard whispers of what happened to you.
Well, she was asleep for a long time, right? That could be her
From
power.
the moment you took hold of the sword, I prayed that one day the radiant power of Sothis, which bathes Fodlan in its celestial light, might reside within you. But you are so much more than the light. You are my...
Oh, I see. That's his mother.
Close your eyes. I will be watching over you, always and forever.
Oh, okay. Okay, then.
Part 1. White Clouds. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge.
Alright. Back
The
to
northern
teaching children and
lands are
drinking
enveloped
tea.
in a bitter cold, and frigid winds are carried across the sea to the south of Adrestia. When feather white snow falls on Fodlan's locket, the fort looks as delicate as a pearl. However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
The sun is just kind of, no, I'm not coming out into that. Why would I think she's the mother? We don't know who the mother is. Oh, hey, look, the hair changed in that too. And you are my seems like a leading statement. The way she's singing lullabies and holding you and everything, it's like, yeah, I think that's his mother. Oh man, I don't get to teach classes the next day. Curses. I need those.
Rhea, please talk to me. What are you hiding? What is the meaning of how that one looks? It is almost as though...
As I said, there is nothing of which to speak. For now. At the end of this month...
I read Gerald's diary. I happened upon it in his room.
What?
In it, he stated the reason for his departure. The baby, thought to have died in the fire, has returned to us. Gerald realized that you had done something to the child and decided to flee. What did you do to that baby, Rhea? Nothing questionable.
Oh, I just sealed a nine-tailed fox in the kid. That's what you do with babies, right? You just seal powerful monsters in them. That seems like a good idea. I mean, we could have sealed it in a rock or a stick or any number of other things.
Saideth enough.
This is just what we do.
No more, I beg of you. I will take our dear professor to the Holy Tomb. There, I should be able to see our dearest wishes
what
to
now?
fruition. When I was young, I heard her voice there. I'm sure.
You're gonna stick me in a tomb?
You may enter. I've been awaiting your
I'm not
arrival,
dead yet.
Professor. Now that you have received sacred power from the goddess, there is somewhere you must
Is this all
pay a
just to
visit
open up a
at
lock
once.
somewhere?
You must go to the Holy Tomb so that you may receive a divine revelation from the goddess.
But I ate her. I ate your god. What? How would I find a revelation down there?
The Holy Tomb is where the goddess sleeps. This monastery was originally built for the purpose of protecting that hallowed temple.
Only a select few know of it, but there is a legend about Seros and the Holy Tomb. Saint Seros, the first soul to be gifted power from the goddess, received her revelation there. She was told that it was her sacred duty to save the people of Fodlan, and that she must use her power wisely in order to lead them. The words that were handed down to Seros from the goddess will likely fall upon your ears as well.
Prepare yourself to go at once. There, may you find out why you were blessed with such power.
There will be a ceremony at the Holy Tomb. It is then that you will receive the goddess's revelation. You may share this mission with your students.
Cool.
It is said that when Seros received the revelation, she had holy warriors by her side.
And these kids count as
protecting
holy
her.
now?
Your students, who have followed you and fought alongside you through the darkest of times, are well suited to stand by you for the ceremony. Of course, as the leader of the Church of Seros,
No, please
I will
don't.
be by your side as well.
I don't want any more companions I'm not in control of.
The Holy Tomb is a sacred temple that is sealed off from the rest of the world. There is nothing to fear. Even if something were to happen, I am more than capable of protecting myself.
Much has changed, but your duty has not wavered. Steel your mind for the ceremony and prepare your students well.
Rhea and Sedith were not their usual selves. What happened to teach that's questionable? And what really awaits at the Holy Tomb? The way they were acting, I don't think they have any plans of sharing that information.
Of course you're spying. It's what you live for, isn't it? Let's see, I can do one explore, and I can still do all of the green exclamation points. I might even be able to get a couple done today. Hilda, Honestly, this character of all the characters is the biggest mismatch of her combat abilities and her personality. She is not the kind of person who would wear heavy armor. I think by default she would have been more likely to be maybe a spellcaster, probably someone who rode a flying mount, or at the very least was predisposed to riding. I don't know. Here, have Angelica tea.
Wow, thanks. Oh, wow, thanks.
Yes, prepare yourself to go at once at the end of the month. Rhea, are you... I mean, you do like big, heavy weapons. I got it! I thought this is one person I could get right. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's not even giving me the third one. It's like, nope, 2 strikes, you're out. Can I get a third strike?
Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Wow. You'd think I'd be getting better at those, yet somehow... I don't know, man. Sometimes I just knock it out of the park with a tea party, and sometimes I just fail. Alright, let's try again. Oh, dear. Well, you're probably easy to predict.
My room works better for me, but I am willing to compromise.
For today.
For today.
It says this aids concentration. You'd like that, right? Right?
Will you drink some?
I'm so bad at guessing their teas. God, this is it's all just guesswork. Alright, here we go. This one I can nail.
What?
There we go.
What?
Okay, this one's stupid easy.
The Ashen Demon. What an unbelievable title, knowing who
What?
you are now.
What?
Well then.
Been a long time since I've had a perfect. Good job.
Thank you for all.
I'm not gonna sit around observing and giving gifts. I'm just gonna take my point of charm and be happy. Using with Sophie's an awakening. Oh, certification.
A new path
I've been
to
certified to do this? What is this crazy thing? Wait, what is this mishmash of clothing? What was that? 99% of people choose to go outside today. Lots of large fish. That would be the best XP right there. I could max out his level right there on lots of large fish. This is the day that they all expire, though. Do they expire on this day, or do they expire, boy, I don't know. There's a rare monster sighting, and I want it. I want to max out his professor level. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight on this day, and then I'm going to explore on this day, and I'm going to use the fish to finally reach max professor level. Yeah. And then I can fight again to get the last ones. But I mean, I'm going to be missing a rare monster, but the rare monsters have been nothing but silver weapons this whole time. One of them can be done later? Really? Hold up. Ah, you're right! I only need to do 2. Oh, that actually eases the stress considerably. So I can just do those 2 here. Perfect! Okay, I can explore, fight 2 fights. Okay. Cool. Okay, no, that all works out. Certifications. Wait a sec. Where is this thing? Where is this thing you've unlocked? I don't see it. Enlightened one. Alright, let's see. Did you qualify for anything yet, Cyril? Oh, God, I gotta get you better. Alright, fine. It's not a silver weapon. Well, I'm probably gonna miss out on it because I don't think I think I'm just not gonna. Let's see. I'm gonna stick to the dancer for now. As much as I want to advance. You could go into a training as a Fortress Knight again. The Fortress Knight gave her a bunch of defense. It's so good. If I could get you to qualify for the Fortress Knight, that would be nice. Let's see. Poor Ignatz, he's completely fallen off. The amazing, the unstoppable. You know, there's this one brawl class, just one, and the girls don't have access to it. So they're girl brawlers, fist fighters, female fist fighters literally cannot have a master class. Well, I mean, they can have a master class, just they don't have one that actually uses their skill. And then the males don't get access to, I think it's called Gremory. I liked his hair color better before he bleached it. I feel this strange urge like I need to hover here for the next half an hour. I don't know why. Just... Oh yeah, I have a couple of supports. More than a couple now, but a couple that I thought were cool. I should probably do those. Alright, hold on. I need to see this thing. So... Oh, you've already switched to Enlightened one, have you? Okay, there it is. Hold up. Commoner's not unique. This Wielder of Magic has high overall stats. I need more info on this. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh! Look at this. +3 to swords, +3 to holy magic, +3 to rally. Well, that's basically everything I want for him right there. Sword flare. And he can walk on fire. Oh, I mean, I already mastered hero. When you compare the two, there's just no comparison. I mean, no comparison. Unless you want to train axes. Which I kind of do. Problem is, so many of these are mounted. There's no way he's learning black magic. Fists and axes for the War Master. No matter what I do, if I wanted an advanced class, I was going to have to stretch him. But now he's got this thing, so I guess we'll just use this for a bit, eh? Since it's utterly ridiculous. Alright, let's see. I like this one.
So hungry. I gotta eat something.
Again, Raphael? Here, perhaps this will suffice.
Really? I can have this? But don't you need to eat after all that training?
We can't have you starving, can we? Your strength is a great asset. It would be a terrible loss if you fell faint in battle. Besides, no true noble can look upon the hungry with indifference.
Seriously? Wow. That's awful generous of you.
What are you talking about,
Thank you
Lorenz?
so
A true noble would look upon the hungry and then demand taxes from them.
You're welcome. But listen while you eat. I believe it would benefit you to pay more attention to the way you carry yourself in the
Yeah,
company
it is
of
pretty
your betters.
awesome.
It is the duty of the nobility to protect
But I'm
the common
wondering,
folk. And, in return, the commoner is expected to show deference and respect. Naturally,
There was the
I
problem.
understand that there is a certain tendency toward familiarity because we are classmates.
I forgot I left
However-
auto advance on. Anyway, it's really great because it's kind of like a holy knight, except it doesn't have the horse, but it says it can use magic. It didn't specify holy, so I might be able to get away with teaching him dark magic as well, which would be pretty freaking awesome. Give him a much wider toolkit. I have to test that. I'm going to have to teach him fire or something. Whatever he learns for a little bit of dark magic.
Oh, that was tasty.
Raphael, did you hear a word I just said?
Oh, hey! I sent my little sis some of that fancy treat you gave me a while back. She wrote back to say
What
that it was
fancy
tasty
treat that you sent
and
a
to
while
thank you.
back?
So thanks.
That is excellent news. I'm pleased to hear that you both enjoyed it. But there's no need for you to thank me. It was actually a gesture of gratitude in the other direction, from me to you. Thanks to the wisdom of your words, I have begun to consider my approach to dining in a completely new way. Mealtime has proven to be ideal for the study of character. It is a tool I intend to make great use of as the leader of the
Every
Alliance.
magic user can use every kind of magic? Seriously? Like, I had noticed that the clerics and the mages were interchangeable, but the Holy Knight would be able to use dark magic? If I did the darkness seal and got into the dark classes, and then I could become a Holy Knight and use that? Shit. My main character should have been a dark mage all along. Oh well.
Yep. It's just like I told you. Food tastes better when you eat with good company.
That's not quite what I meant. No matter. You are satisfied, I trust?
I could probably keep eating, but I'm ready to train. All right. Time to get back to it so I can protect my buddy Lawrence.
That's crazy.
I've not quite gotten through to you, have I? It is not the duty of a commoner to protect a noble. That is fundamentally against the order of society.
But if you hadn't given me food just now, I couldn't have survived on the battlefield because I'd be too weak to train. Who'd take care of my little sis if I wasn't around? She'd probably end up starving to death as well. In a way, by feeding me, you're protecting her too.
It was only a little food. There's no need to get carried away.
You're a real decent noble, you know that? Worrying so much about my sister and all. All I gotta do is protect you, then you protect everyone else, right?
I'm not certain your logic is sound, but your strength is undeniable. Very well. Do as you like. Dining certainly is a window to the soul. Eating with you has helped me to see that I've misjudged you. You're not some gluttonous simpleton. You are grateful for the protection the nobility offers, and eager to emulate our example.
Apparently so. I was expecting that there would be a harsh divide at some point where they'd just say, okay, at this point, you're gonna pick one. But if they'll just let me have both always, well, shit. Oh, I don't remember who the other combination was that was fun. Hilda and Cyril. Shamir and Leone? Maybe? Is it this one?
I heard what you did. I'm disappointed, Leone.
Hi, Shamir. What have you heard exactly?
You aimed your bow at a group of students passing through the monastery. Was this your idiotic idea of training? I told you to be cautious.
I'm sorry. Idiotic's a bit harsh, though, isn't it?
What were you planning on doing after you took aim? Shooting passersby? Of course not. If you want to train, choose a target you can actually shoot.
I know.
Everyone was pretty mad. I really am sorry.
Nobody's happy to have a bow pointed at them.
My mentor used to do that kind of thing a lot.
Mentor? Was that Geralt? I don't know much about him. Would he really do that?
Would and did. Mostly when he was drunk, though.
Not a good habit to emulate.
I didn't think Geralt was an archer.
From now on, only aim at bugs, like I showed you.
But, I don't really like bugs.
You don't like bugs? That should make you want to aim at them even more.
I just can't look at them. Seeing all the extra legs and things, ugh, makes my skin crawl.
Then just draw some spiders and hang them on the walls. Aim at the drawings whenever you pass one. Overcome your fear of bugs while you train.
You want me to draw spiders? Ew, no. Would that even help?
Yes, I should know.
Huh? You were scared of them too?
I was, but they don't bother me anymore.
Okay, you've talked me into it. I'll give it a try.
And don't hang them where other people might pass.
Got it. Learn my lesson. Promise.
I'm choosing to believe that.
Anyway, I'll sort through the rest later. Let's go! I still have a crap ton of lost items to return. Tons to explore and look for. Double check. I was gonna... Yeah, we're gonna explore there too, and then we're gonna hit that. Okay.
You look so different. Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger?
Different? Honestly,
how do your abs look?
I'm not... I guess they must be, but, whatever.
That's disappointing. What's even the point?
Alright, let's see. Pretty sure everyone's enthusiasm is ridiculous right now, so we can spend most of our points on training or trying to get class levels. Oh, and we should be recruiting.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It's got nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
You need food? Hold on, I have... Eat this flower.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying.
I already got her up to B. What more does it want from me?
Yes? So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess.
I already ate her. Sorry about that. I can describe what she looked like. Probably shouldn't say that to you.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb. Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure. I can't help but wonder, though.
I wonder whose grave it is.
Huh? I'm really...
I need to put more points in every skill that I'm not using, apparently. Speed carrot. Well, that sounds nice. And we got a whole bucket of flowers, which is also nice. Why do all these other seeds even exist if I always have access to ones that are better? Wait a sec. This one's a 4-star, but I need more. I need like 3 more of it. I should go check the shop. Pegasus poop. Yeah, I bet there's stuff at the shops.
Hey.
Maybe.
I'll take that. Petra!
In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the light.
Let's see. Chickpeas. Alright, let's see. You.
Hello there. This
As
one,
always,
yes?
I will buy your entire stock.
This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think
I
this
have no
one,
other
yes?
particular use for cash,
this
so
one, yes? I think
guess I'll just buy
This
all
one,
of
yes?
these. Last time my board
I
game,
think this one, yes? This
they
one, yes?
didn't
I think this one, yes?
weren't
this one, yes?
impressed.
This one, yes? This one, yes? This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I think. Return
You
soon,
need more than
please.
one voice
Hey,
clip, or
welcome.
perhaps just don't let the voice clip trigger on every single sentence or every single purchase.
You have a good eye. You have a good eye. You have a pleasure.
Yeah.
You have a pleasure.
Come on now. It was okay when a PlayStation 1 game like Star Ocean 2 did it, and it was annoying, but by now, at this point, we should understand voice clips and how annoying they could be if they repeat like that. Hey you.
What do you
Fix
require?
my stuff. Thanks.
Farewell.
Hello there.
I don't think the shops have changed their stuff any. Okay, let's see if we can recruit Petra by giving her stuff. She was a fighter. What was her weapon? Oh crap, I don't remember what her weapon was.
Hair that shines.
What would you like? Ceremonial swords. Spices.
This is giving me great
Good.
joy.
Whetstone, watering can, hunting dagger, maybe. Meat? Oh, forget me not.
You have my
I have loads of flowers right now. Is that good enough? That's not good enough?
hair that
Is there a point in giving more than one gift during a time period, or do I have to stagger them? Let's find out.
you have
I have a big old pile
You
of
have-
these.
you
Okay.
you
Did that do anything? It did not. Okay, so we should limit ourselves to one gift per time block. Alright. Well, we're figuring things out little by little here.
Greetings, Professor. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The Professor went out and got some new power.
Ah, Origami King. Yeah. The last Paper Mario was fun, but Thousand Year Door was the best. I wonder if Origami King will finally surpass it.
I recently had an errand to run. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Ray. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating
Did
Lady
everyone overhear that? Claw did too, you know. Oh, hey, you.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures? You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Fine. I now have rank E+ with the bow. Ho ho ho! What will I do with so much power? I could almost hit something with the arrows.
Hey there. Those students of yours will soon graduate and become unreachable royalty and nobility. You should show them respect now. You might... No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even when your kids graduate, I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
What?
Ah. Here's a couple people I could try to recruit.
You've been granted this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special and maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder
Yes,
what
that's
sort
the
of revelation
propaganda.
you might
I know. We'll have to see what the reality is when we go in there. How would you like riding boots?
Is this for me?
Yeah, chivalry. Got it again. I don't have anything else that sounds like something you would be into. Oh, wait, I was supposed to limit myself to one gift. Whoops. Oh, well.
You've been
Alright, we'll try to get it right this time. Oral adornment?
Thank you.
I don't know who you are. I'll just give you this. Move on. Alright, into the food court. What do we have in here? Zealous about studying. Who was here? Shit, I don't remember. There were two people there, and there were two people here. That one's Petra. Oh, that's the one guy, the flirty guy. Yeah. Afraid of lightning.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Crap, I have too much junk.
You're so...
Oops.
Hey, Professor. No?
I had meant to give you a training weight. I have one of those, right? Yeah, this.
For me?
Doing pretty good on giving the right gifts to the right people. Bitter eats. Oh, everyone's only at half charge. Crap. Maybe I'll just give everyone in my class a gift then. I just hand them flowers. Although I was trying to reserve the gifts for recruiting purposes.
Hi.
You.
Did anything else?
Have, oh, wait a minute. Food. Obviously.
Is this for me?
Okay.
That's so.
Stuff. There's always stuff here that we just help ourselves to. It's said that most employee theft is performed by your employees. This professor is no exception.
Right.
Oh. Hello there.
And while we're on the subject, most water is wet.
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrigmach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
That's the opposite of poor. 5? Let's see, I've played 2 out of this stack. There are 11 games in this stack, and I've played 2 of them, counting the one I'm playing right now. That's... and now Origami King is out.
Ignore me. I'm sorry. It's a silly thing. I hear that Lady Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety
Probably
is
should bring a
paramount.
couple knights with her,
I
you
hope
know.
there
Anyway, let's see. Armor. Horses. Armor.
I hear that she's the...
You were missing last month. The knights were missing last month. Yeah, you're the wood carver.
Monica, no, Kranya. Kranya is dead. And so is Solon.
By
Kranya?
your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
You.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down. Not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will
There's no
happen
such
soon.
thing as
I have a
peaceful
feeling
lives in this
something big is
monastery. Swords. Fists. Swords. Fists. Swords. Is any of this crap yours? You're not good at magic.
Oh.
Shit, there we go. I was looking at that little cape on her arm. Oh, you.
When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely
They
by
weren't
surprise.
there, were they?
I'm sure you'll be all right. But don't lose sight of who you really are. However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
I think... Crap, I already gave away the boots. I have a flower.
No, thanks.
I have another flower.
No.
There we go. Alright, there we go. There we go. Who is over here?
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation. Is that what happened to you? No way! Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of
Or to
Fodlan.
reveal the
You don't
horrible
actually
truth
believe-
underpinning the world. Whichever. Let's see, you need...
I
Cool.
appreciate
You.
Long ago, is that what? If I'm, you don't.
Hair clip?
I
Cool.
love it.
You.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate Crest Power itself. Crest Power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Well, let's see.
It's not mine.
T.
gladly take this.
I have something for you. Oil.
Oh, Professor! I'm sorry. That was rude. I didn't recognize you for a sec.
Okay. Oil. Oh, you're
sorry.
kidding. It's not? Oh, man. Darn it. I thought that's who was standing there last month. Oh, well, have a dapper handkerchief.
Oh.
There we go. Got that one. Yeah, I did do Link's Awakening as well, but that was a downloaded game, wasn't it?
Okay.
I think that one was downloaded. I also have the new Animal Crossing. I also have digital. Well, I can guess that would be Lorenz.
Your hair! And your eyes!
You were there!
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did
My
you?
sanity.
Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power.
She's speaking of having two crests.
Thank you. Thanks.
Trading flowers for stat points. Indirectly, yes, but that's still what the exchange ends up being. Okay. Oh, you're the one that wants the weapon oil.
Edelgard and Hubert are constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach. Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Eyre family, I have not heard anything about it. But if it were significant, I am sure my father would have told me.
This.
Oh.
Okay. And... No, you collect weapons! This is a... Well, I try. Yeah, I think it's digital. I mean, unless I'm completely mistaken, but I think it was a digital copy. I prefer to get the actual discs when possible, but it was actually somebody else who really, really wanted that one. So.
Let me tell you.
We have a tournament to win.
Impressive.
Look at them all. Okay, we have a whole set of people in this room. Let's do the tournament. Magic tournament. I mean, I could fling Dorothea into it, but, hold on. Why does it make me reclass to do this? Wait a minute. She is a warlock. Why is a warlock not allowed to participate? Why do I have to demote her to mage to participate in the magic tournament? That doesn't make sense. Alright. Wow. This will be fairly one-sided.
You underestimate.
There's an advanced seal at stake.
I just worked harder.
Oh, somebody who can do damage. Who are you? You're not even a character. Hangs on with one hit point.
I just worked harder.
I've never managed to learn that. I'm gonna go through the whole tournament without healing once. Did we run out of wizards I could fight? Do I just have the strongest wizard character in the game here? Woo!
In town earlier,
There seem to be more. Is there some fest?
Okay, let's see. You.
Tranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
You would like... You would have liked that sword, but I gave that away. Meat! Ah! Whetstone would have been my second guess.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's
I wish
mission.
I could request.
The professor agrees.
Wish I could recruit Dimitri. He looks like a badass.
Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any.
Actually, this guy looks like a badass, but Dimitri looks like he'd be pretty scary in combat. Alright, still haven't met Cyril. Need to give him a couple of flowers or whatever. He's very no-nonsense, so I'm not sure what other gifts I could give him. Aha! That's, Benedetta. She was standing there last
when
month.
I first saw you, Professor, with that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it.
Cyril goes Super Saiyan. No, that was the wrong thing.
All I need to do is get trapped up in a strange place and then escape, right? Just like you did.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. Do that. Do it. Doesn't seem like it could be that hard. Okay, let's see. Oh, you would like a watering can.
This is for me?
Because it's a practical item that he can use. Okay. So that's it for downstairs. Oh wait, no, we still have this cathedral. We still have our singing practice.
Professor!
Oh, I got everybody I want already set up. Good, okay, we're good. Except Claude. I could do Claude still. Alright, Dorothea, actually. I don't think I've ever brought Claude to choir practice.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking...
There's someone who's slightly off. Oh well, that adds some color, I suppose.
Hey!
Practice yields with...
I learned a new attack spell. That's good. We can play the guessing game with the things. Wonderful painting at a shop in town. What a shame keeping this masterpiece all to myself. Can you think of an art lover that I can share it with? Ignatz. Shit, he's not listed. I don't know who likes art. Alois? The shit. Oh, because it was painted by Ignatz. I was like, that's who you should share it with. No. Alright, well. I don't know. Alois is into fishing.
Right. Ah! Professor! Sorry. This'll take some getting used to. Your hair and eye color are completely
Boy, people
different.
don't react like this
You
when
just don't
people
look like
dye their
yourself
hair
anymore.
in my world. Just people are just like, oh, somebody dyed their hair, okay.
Of course, you're right.
Let's see, I've already recruited you. I've already got what I want. Your loyalty. Okay, let's see. Almost done we're just looking for Claude, and we should visit the statues. I think I can upgrade one again.
Hey.
Let's have a look. Last time I did the flight one. No, I can't. Brawling skills +2, just sitting right there. What was that? That was weird. Okay, that just leaves the upstairs, and we're done. Wait, I didn't find Claude.
That reminds me. As far as the students
Next
are
month is the
concerned,
last one of the
next
school
month we'll
year?
hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair.
The graduation ceremony is next
we
month?
ask that you carry out your duties as best you can.
Shit, am I in the end game? That can't be right. I mean, we could be in the end game. No, we can't be. Maybe we graduate and then the second half of the game is not in the monastery anymore. Maybe we run around as an army.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently.
So it seems more likely that I'll want to go back to their noble houses.
Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon.
Oh, that's who
were
Kranya
these
is.
people?
I kept wondering, who is this Kranya everyone's talking about?
What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes? Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
I have something. This.
Ah, most
perfect.
Hey, you.
The holy... I've worked here for years.
I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. When the monastery was built, the kingdom and alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the empire, kingdom, and alliance. That's weird, right?
Flight. Alright, what are you doing here? What are you doing in the infirmary? Are you
Professor,
injured?
I feel as though you've been a bit distant. It's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people. And like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down. How can I help? Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and see what you'd say.
That's... Hedgehog case. Still can't get in that room. It's gotta be DLC content. It's gotta be DLC content. Has to be.
Really?
Are you positive? Really? Your
Wait,
appearance is due to the influence of the crest.
Nobody's
of
saying
Flames.
that.
Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. If that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose, interesting. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off. What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
Horses. Oh, that's funny. Your knees are on backwards now. Did you not notice?
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make
You're
quite the
somehow
pair.
related to all this.
But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what. Whenever
Epic
it has
betrayal,
concluded,
perhaps?
I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
I should probably do a lot of inviting to tea to try to push charm. Hey, there you are.
Captain.
Normally you stay by the fishing lake.
How long have you been standing there? I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Armor.
I still have... Captain. Oh, I was just... haven't made... Clearing out...
Recruited you. What would you like? Fishing float. Easy.
Oh, Professor, I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent, no matter how small the task is.
Okay, cool. Another night. You better watch out. Enemy wolves leaping on him are likely to impale themselves on that one spiky shoulder. Maybe that shoulder is his weak point. It's like his Achilles heel. He's got an Achilles shoulder. So he had to put this big, ridiculous armor plating on it to protect it.
Excuse me. Well, you haven't a thing to worry about. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father.
Have I now?
And you have destroyed... I am proud.
I don't trust you. I guess I should be working on this. Not a lot of trainers for black magic, though. I have one time unit left. Amazingly, I can use them all on faculty training.
I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be...
Flying! It's gonna be really freaking hard to get him into flying. Hold on, does he even have a flying class? He's got there's a river in the highest level, master class, and I think that's it. I think that's the only one. Alright, so what we're gonna do, pass the time, instruct. So we're about to end for today. In a minute, there's a little bit more we can do, but let's see. You're so amazing. What can we do with you? I think we just keep pushing your faith. If I can fill in that resistance hole. So you got the armor thing down, you've got the axe thing, you're figuring it out. Fists, you're amazing. You could be better, but you get your faith solved. You get a huge boost to your resistance from that. Oops, I went back too far. Okay. Oh my gosh. Wait, it goes past A+. Hold up! I thought A+ was the limit. Oh, we're gonna have S rank. We'll probably have a double S and a triple S, won't we? Oh, shit. I can get a ton of professor levels then. Whoops, I thought I was at the end. Oh, okay. So you could just become a... Ugh. We're gonna get you into a class that lets you work up some stuff. You need physical defense. And you're trying to stretch yourself to meet all of these different requirements. You hate working on your armor, but you must do it.
Oh.
Leonine. Good. Honestly, you're looking amazing. There's not really a whole lot I can do with you at this point. I could just teach you rallying. I could try to get you a little bit of magic. That wouldn't do you much good. No, I think authority.
Nope.
Authority's always good.
Nope.
The River Lord, yeah. S and S plus for weapons. Okay, it caps at S plus. The professor is an exception. So wait, it's different for weapons? What about riding and flying? Are those following different rules too? Let's see, so A plus on swords. Seems to me like it'd be good to look under. Today was the day of the armor training, primarily. Okay, you're meant to mostly just be a horse archer. But rallying is an essential. And lastly, we have Cyril. Oh, poor Cyril. You have a long way to go in a lot of things.
This isn't so... Oh.
And I'm not particularly good at teaching heavy armor. Okay.
I gotta ask...
He's asked that one before. Okay.
Marianne, I hear
Yes,
you
I
are
have
quite
these two
clumsy,
picking weeds
but do you
now.
think you could
I
manage a
get
bit
less
of
money in
weeding?
smith stones, but
Just pulling up weeds? I can try. Please do. No, wait! Those are incredibly precious vegetables!
I just want them to build up their armor skill as quick as I can. Oh wow, they managed to get a perfect somehow. Good. Awesome.
Oh, I see now.
Well worth
Fortify.
the effort.
Age is but a number.
I suppose it's working.
Yeah,
There we
I'm
go.
doing it.
Thought you got horse as well as bow. Okay. So I'm giving up on a special monster. I'm giving up on a special monster and ore. Shit, there are 3 of them. No, wait, one of them can be done next month. Right, okay, no, we're fine. Everything's fine. Oh-ho! You begin to qualify. An advanced seal is more expensive, but you know what? Money's not really an object. It's just because they're in limited numbers. That's what's really bothering me, isn't it? I don't have a master seal yet. Actually, yeah, I don't have a master seal yet. Huh. Okay, so let's go ahead and just take the shot. Sniper would be a good class. Got it. First try. Whoa!
I passed.
Why would sniper give you such a huge strength bonus and a defense bonus? I don't understand the class stats at all. Sometimes they just do things. I guess it's just because he reached advanced class. I don't know. Strength does increase bow damage, so at least that's good. How are you feeling about this whole Fortress Knight thing? Never mind. Feeling good after hitting that, but... Oh my goodness, you qualify for a river now. Oh. That's interesting now. That is interesting. %. You can do this. Hey, I got it. Okay. Now I just need enough faith to make you a bishop and you'll be complete.
Yeah!
God! No. In fact, he never needs to wear heavy armor again. He just needed to qualify. That's it. He's done. Oh, there is a skill, though. I wonder, what is the skill? Crap, I haven't mastered one yet. I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to write down, like, all the skills for mastering classes that I can find. He actually mastered hero. Cool. I could make you a sword master. I wouldn't actually negatively impact your stats as much as I expected. Sword quit, sword flare. No, I think we're done here. I think that's it. Alright, we're gonna explore. It's got the super fish. I can gain a class level or a teacher level. You. Honestly, that's a terrible harvest. Oops, shit. Kind of tempted just to try mixing all the flowers together and see what happens. I bet there's some super combinations if you could ever figure them out. I bet there's some kind of super combo. I just want to show one of these for a second because they're awesome. I'm going to do the rest of the fishing myself later. So we're looking for the red fish. Okay. Oops. Me not doing well at this. Check this out. What? Only one? Wait a sec. That's not what it said. Oh no! Have I been mistaken? I thought it was saying there were lots of fish. Lots of fish meant you pull out multiple at once. I guess it's just saying reds are more common. I thought it was the lots of fish thing where you got tons of fish, but it would apply to red fish, but I guess I'm mistaken. I want to see if I can get my professor level up to the next, but jeez, I might not be. Oh, how many fish? Hold on, how much bait do I have? Let's do some math. So, even if I'm not pulling up multiple, I'm getting about, I guess, if there's lots of red, the reds are worth 30. Let's see. I should be able to get at least a couple thousand XP. Yeah, I thought it was pull up multiple fish, because the pull up multiple fish was lots of something or something, I forget. Alright, well, anyway. I have to get the rest of the XP somehow. I guess there were no quests this month. That can't be right. I'm going to check one of the quest boards. You too.
I can't. Singing with others is a nice.
I can still make it. I can make it to max level. I can do it. Okay, let's check a quest board. There's never been a month that didn't have a quest. Thank you. Shit, this isn't my room. Where am I? Crap, where am I? Oh, I'm all the way down here, that's why.
Hi.
Holy crap, it's a month of no quest. I can try it giving people another gift and recruiting them. Let's see. So we got thousands worth in fishing. Let's see, this will give XP. I never do this. Oh yeah, I have something to give her. Maybe I can recruit her. Let's focus on her. I have so many of these. I have 77 Loach Queens. I fish them all the time.
A little more secret spice and...
I didn't know she liked to cook. Okay. Then we come over here. Grilled herring. Okay. More XP.
That looks delicious.
Eating food always fun.
Okay, yes. You too. This is good for their motivation anyway, so they'll get more stat points. So it's not a waste. Not a waste at all. Shamir.
I like.
Good thing I happen to know what everyone's favorite food is, because I can't figure out what anybody's objects are. Pickled rabbit skewers. It just sounds kind of horrible. You take rabbits and you stick them in vinegar until they're pickled? Give Dorothea something. If I can't get 2 people who I actually want to empower. Anyway, I should be able to reach max level professor, but it's going to involve me fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing and fishing. But that's the way it's got to be, I guess. Let's see if we can recruit Benedetta. So we cooked with her. We're going to give her an object back, and then we'll give her a gift. And maybe... I went too far. She's over here. I just gave you food while it was a week ago, so... let's see. This is you.
I've been looking for this.
I knew it was you. You'd like a bear.
Wow, thank you so much.
Why is it red? What does that mean? Means I can't have.
Sorry, even it's so. Sorry.
I don't know what to say, man. Nobody wants to join me. Maybe if I had developed cultivated bowmanship. So anyway, by tomorrow, my goal is I will have done all the fishing, and we'll have that professor level. That's my goal. We didn't talk to Claude last time. Let's go talk to Claude. He's just right over here.
Hey.
Bonk. Took it long enough to notice I was standing there.
I see. Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful. Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? I'm glad I'll be there to witness the... I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes.
Okay. So yeah, that's gonna be the goal. Oh. I don't know if I'll have any time. I probably won't. So I probably won't be able to do, let's see. We'll probably do the green exclamations tomorrow. If I have time, I'll see if I can give gifts and return items, and maybe somebody, I'll just ask everyone. Somebody here has to be up for joining me, right? Somebody here has to be interested in joining my class. Looking at their movement speeds and how all over the place it is. Somehow a Cavalier moves faster than a Pegasus Knight? Priests with their slow movement, I guess. Regardless, my alarm telling me to get ready for work is gonna ring in 15 minutes anyway. So, I guess that will be that for today. My all-powerful new class we can test out tomorrow. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.